Welcome to Scrum Masters Elite _UK, where you learn strategies, mindset, and team spirit. Sign up now.
In the world of elite sports, especially rugby, where every tactical decision can change the course of a match, the role of the coaching staff is not merely to manage, but to create an identity, a spirit, and a long-term direction for the entire team. Looking at recent changes within the All Blacks coaching team, I don't just see a personnel shift, I sense a profound restructuring of mindset, philosophy, and belief. What strikes me most is that a forwards coach, the only one remaining from the previous assistant staff, has been retained. In an environment where change often comes with a complete overhaul, his presence is not accidental. It reflects a clear recognition: some core values should not be replaced but preserved and nurtured. This made me realize that in any organization, not just in sports, innovation does not mean rejecting the past. On the contrary, a solid foundation is the springboard for moving further. When the new head coach began building his team with names like Neil Barnes, Tana Umaga, and Mike Blair, I sensed a multicolored picture.
Not all are media stars, but each brings unique value. This reminded me of building an effective team in life. Not everyone needs to shine in the spotlight, but each person must have a clear role and contribute in their own way. In particular, the statement that everyone has unique skills gave me much to ponder. In modern society, we are often caught up in comparing ourselves to others, forgetting that true value lies in our differences. A strong team is not a collection of identical individuals, but a harmonious combination of diverse personalities, skills, and perspectives. Another noteworthy point is the new coaching staff's approach to players, especially the forwards. They are not seen merely as athletes performing physical tasks, but as versatile, skilled players capable of creating breakthroughs. This represents a shift in thinking, from rigidly labeling roles to maximizing each individual's potential. I find this deeply relatable to my own life.
Sometimes, we confine ourselves within predetermined limits. I'm only good at this, I'm not suited for that. Yet in reality, placed in the right environment and guided correctly, anyone can exceed what they once believed possible. Another aspect that impressed me is how the coaches prepare for the future. Making phone calls, visiting Super Rugby teams, even flying to Japan for exchanges, all indicate meticulous and systematic preparation. There is no room for randomness or disorganization. Everything is calculated, planned, and executed with intention. This made me realize that success does not come from spontaneous flashes of brilliance, but from a long-term, persistent, strategic process. In my own life, I have failed many times due to a lack of clear planning. Observing how they work, I understand that to achieve something significant, one must be serious about preparation and disciplined with oneself. Emotions cannot be overlooked, what I believe to be the soul of any team. Memories of the past, losses, and bonding moments like the special haka all form an invisible thread connecting the members.
It is not just sport, but culture, identity, and pride. This made me reflect on the value of memory and tradition. In modern life, we often chase the new while forgetting what shaped us. Yet it is precisely experiences, stories, and past emotions that help us stand firm when facing challenges. From a fan's perspective, I think these changes bring both hope and challenge. Hope, because a new direction may bring new success. But also concern, because any change carries risk. What matters is trust in the process, in the people, and in the values the team represents. For me, the greatest lesson is the balance between innovation and inheritance. Not everything old is outdated, and not everything new is better. What matters is discernment, knowing what to preserve, what holds true value, and courageously changing what no longer fits. I also learned that every individual has a role within a collective. There is no need to be the most prominent, but one must be the best version of oneself. When each person fulfills their role well, the entire group becomes stronger. Finally, I realized that success is not a destination, but a continuous journey of learning, adapting, and growing. In sports or in life, the most successful are not those who never change, but those who know when and how to change.
Thank you for being with us. Keep learning, adapting, and growing, just like a truly strong team.